Good evening, ladies and menfolk. It is May 29th, and I'm coming to you today because today was day one of Book Expo America, and we got a lot of stuff. My goodness. So, this is kind of an impromptu book haul for day one. There's still 2 more days, and I'm going tomorrow and Saturday with Calvin as well, so we're going to be double teaming it. So I can only imagine what we're going to have. So let's start off with the big thing. Now, this caught my eye because, for one, it's a fantastic design, but two, it ended up being just a whole stack of free posters. So this is the very bottom. I'm going to kind of scroll up slowly. So you're probably going to want to full screen this so you can see the whole thing in its entirety and all its glory. Yeah, this is a really nice poster, a really nice design. I like the artist's style. But yeah, I was lugging this around for about half the day trying not to squish it and crease it and make it horrible looking. So, oh, let's try that again. Let's put this somewhere nice. Okay. All right, so we got a poster. Now, for any of you familiar with Book Expo America, there is a plethora of bags because a lot of the vendors have very nice bags that they hand out as promo items, either if you get like books or not even. Sometimes you just get the bag for stopping by. I was very good this year, or today anyway. Last time I went, I wasn't as good. This time around, we only have 2 bags for day one. Now we got really a nice little semi-mesh type bag from behind the inks, I believe. Beneath the inks, otherwise shortened as Binks. So a nice little mesh bag that actually came in very handy by the end of the day because I needed to redistribute all of my books in a convenient manner. So that's really cool. And they were really cool people too. Definitely worth checking out their website. And then, oh, this one has a convenient tag because I forget. Okay, this one is from the Chronicle. So Chronicle books. This one's more plastic type and a little stronger, pretty much. So we got, oh, well, you look at that. I didn't even open this one, obviously, because I'm surprised. Pardon the noise, but there's a little inside pocket within the bag for, I don't, maybe pencils and a little mini notepad or something. That's really cute. That's nice. Huh. All right, let's see. Because it still has the little tag on it. 80% recycled plastic bottles. So, it's environmentally conscious as well. That's a nice touch. All right, so we got the big poster. We got 2 bags so far. Now let's go a little smaller. We got various bookmarks that we picked up along the way. Bookmark for the 7 series. 7 novels written by 7 best-selling authors. This looked really cool when I saw it at the vendor table, and I'm definitely going to actually check it out from Orca Book Publishers. So kind of like the whale, Orca. Also available as ebooks. That's nice. Read one, read them all. Good call to action. And it's a nice little bookmark. This one got a little bent. I'm a little sad to say, but this one is for Liliana Hart, her Graves Mystery series. You got 4 books on one side, but wait, there's more. On the other side, there's another series, the Addison Holmes Mystery Series. This is actually the side that got my attention because, I mean, whiskey is in every title, so you know it's going to get my attention. So that was a nice little one. I want to check out that series as well. There was one booth that had like 40 different bookmarks. It was a little bit of an overload for me. Like, I'm going to be good. I'm just going to get one for the moment. because I also wanted to talk to them a little more, but they were a little swamped. So we got one for the Zodiac Collector. Let's see. And the Zodiac Collector by Laura Diamond. And it has a little blurb about the book on the back. Coming in July 2014 from Spencer Hill Press. So, gonna have to check them out tomorrow or Saturday. So I'm sure you'll hear more about that. Snagged this from... Oh, where was this from? I know where this is from because I'm talking to them again when I get a chance. This one is just a Graphic Classics. This publisher is actually doing a lot of the classics, like Shakespeare, Edgar Allan Poe, stuff like that, as graphic novels. And they actually have a list. Come on, turn it around. They actually have a list of all of the graphic classics they've been doing. So that's pretty cool. Definitely want to learn more about those. And they're also doing manga classics. So stuff like Pride and Prejudice as a manga. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And the last bookmark is from If List, the Imagine Film List. This was actually a really cool little startup group that I got to talk to for a minute. All right, here's the bookmark before I forget. And just kind of like a movie reel thing on the back. That one I also want to talk to a bit more. I want to talk to everyone, basically, because everyone there was just fantastic. But that one is basically, you've played the game of your favorite book. It hasn't been turned into a movie yet, but if it was, who would you cast? This is the website for that. And they provide all sorts of layouts and abilities to determine who would you cast. Would it be as a movie, as a TV series, all that good stuff. Really cool. That's the bookmarks. We also have a pin. I only got one button so far. That's amazing. This upside down for one. This zombie squirrel specialist at your service. And it has to do with a little book series involving a zombie squirrel. Another booth I want to check out tomorrow in greater detail. Alright, so that's all of that. Move that aside. This one is actually kind of a whole kit, or at least a little mini kit. So in this, from Tanya Kappas, you got little koozie. Nice little thing. I don't really use them that often because I don't really have soda cans kicking around, but I'm sure I can find a use for it. We have a little block wrapper container that has sticky notes and the other type of little sticky notes so you can mark your pages and all that. Nice little touch. And it folds together and keeps in place so it doesn't get too messed up if you toss it in your bag. A little screen cleaner from the same group. Can never have too many of those because every once in a while I just misplace one and then I need one. So, and then a pen. But this pen is a witch's broom on the end. So that's a nice little touch. Actually, I haven't tested this out. And hold on. Stay with me. Alright. Let's see. This is a test. Well, that's horrible handwriting considering I rushed it, but no, this is a nice little pen. It writes nice. I'm going to have to put this somewhere special so it doesn't get messed up. Alright, so that's that. There's more. Yeah. Now it's time for the books. Alright. I'm not going to do these in the order that I got them because, frankly, I've forgotten the specific order for some of these. Okay, so the first one on the pile is Part 1 of The Neworth Mythology, The Invasion of Heaven by Michael B. Coop. Now, this is a nice, solid book, and I've already started reading this on the train home. I'm up to page, 50 or so out of 390, I think, it looks like. So, it's going to be a very interesting read. I kind of like the style so far. And apparently it's a trilogy, so there's 2 more parts to this baby. So, look forward to an upcoming book review of this. because I'm definitely going to review this one. This one is really cool looking so far. Now, the next one on the pile is Enchanted by Alethea Contis. Kontis. This is the Woodcutter Sisters book, number 1 of 3. She was actually signing book 2, which was recently released, I believe. But if you haven't read book 2, then she was also signing book 1, so this is book 1. And I think the second one was Hero, because she had that on the table, and then Dearest is the third, coming out soon or just come out. It got a little muddled in the messaging as to just what was coming out when, but this one's from 2012, so this one's been out for a couple of years now. This one's a complete surprise. I have no idea what to expect from this one. It sounds really good from the fans I was overhearing in the line. It's going to be a fun read, so... Oh, we're going to have a double hitter here in the pile, but the next one up is Turbulence, a survival story by Annette Herfkens. This was actually the first one that I picked up this, not this weekend, today. It's not the weekend yet. This one is... don't drop it. Good lord. This one is a memoir style, which I don't normally go out of my way for memoirs, but the memoirs that I've read have been very interesting, very engaging, and I never regretted reading them. So I'm going to give them a little bit more of a chance going forward, because I really want us to have a little more diversity in our book reviews. So it's not just all high fantasy or all pulp sci-fi. We're going to give you guys a little more diversity in our content. So look forward to a book review of this in the near future. And another memoir, Dying to Live by Amy Susan Crone. Now, this one is more about a cancer survivor with lupus and chronic illness on top of it all. So I have a feeling this one isn't going to be a happy read so much as an inspiring and just interesting life read. So that one's going to be interesting. Next one up is Good Cop, Bad Daughter, Memoirs of an Unlikely Police Officer by Karen Lynch. As the card drops out of the book, because we're professional. This one, I want to say they mentioned it was a memoir as well, so we're going to have a couple memoirs. There goes the diversity. It's nothing but memoirs now. But yeah, this one was about the first female cop in, oh, come on, does it say somewhere conveniently? San Francisco. Yeah, this is going to be a fascinating read, because it sounded really interesting, the perspective that they put on it. And yeah, I think I'm going to claim this one to read and review out of the crew. So I'm going to add that to my pile. And then the last book for day 1 of Book Expo America is one I don't think I'm going to personally review. I think I'm going to leave this to one of the other people in the crew, because this one is Slave Girls, Erotic Stories of Submission, edited by D.L. King, with a foreword by Rose Caraway. I'm pretty sure that the editor was also the author, from what I remember when I was talking to her. Let's show the book. But yeah, this one looks to be more like a short story compilation. You never know, I might read it just for kicks, because it's definitely something I have not read before. I have never really played around with that genre much, and depending on the availability of the other people in the crew, I don't know who will be able to get to it first. I'm kind of hoping that one of the other crew more familiar with that genre will be able to do it better justice, but we'll see. And let's see. Yeah, that does it for day 1 of Book Expo America. That's our book haul. And that was me soloing it. Tomorrow I'm going to have Calvin as well. And Saturday I'm going to have Calvin as well. So it's going to be interesting to see just how much we bring in overall. And just a note for you guys, once we finish reading and reviewing these books, we're giving them away. And I think only one of them has been personalized because I misspoke a little without correcting quickly enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So far, 5 books out of our book haul are going to be given away in the future once we finish reviewing them. We have to read them first before we give them away. So, but just to give you, like, we've had each author sign them. So once we're ready to have a giveaway, we'll post that on our page, of course, and provide all the information on how to get in on it. So look forward to that, and tune in tomorrow for Book Expo America Day 2 book haul. I'm going to have to commandeer anything that Calvin obtains simply for the video and then return it to him on Saturday, I guess. So we'll see how it goes. Until tomorrow, guys. Items, either if you get like books or not. Even sometimes you just get the bag for stopping by. I was very good this year, or today anyway. Last time I went, I wasn't as good. This time around, we only have 2 bags for day 1. Now we got really a nice little semi-mesh type bag from behind the inks, I believe, beneath the inks, otherwise shortened as Binks. So a nice little mesh bag that actually came in very handy by the end of the day because I needed to redistribute all of my books in a convenient manner. So that's really cool. And they were really cool people too. Definitely worth checking out their website. And then, oh, this one has a convenient tag because I forget. Okay, this one is from the Chronicle. So Chronicle books. This one's more plastic type and a little stronger, pretty much. So we got, oh, well, you look at that. I didn't even open this one, obviously, because I'm surprised. Pardon the noise, but there's a little inside pocket within the bag. Good evening, ladies and menfolk. It is May 29th, and I'm coming to you today because today was day 1 of Book Expo America, and we got a lot of stuff. My goodness. So this is kind of an impromptu book haul for day 1. There's still 2 more days. And I'm going tomorrow and Saturday. Nice poster, a really nice design. I like the artist's style. But yeah, I was lugging this around for about half the day, trying not to squish it and crease it and make it horrible looking. So, oh, let's try that again. Let's put this somewhere nice. Okay. All right, so we got a poster. Now, for any of you familiar with Book Expo America, there is a plethora of bags, because a lot of the vendors have very nice bags that they hand out as promo with Calvin as well. So we're going to be double teaming it. So I can only imagine what we're going to have. So let's start off with the big thing. Now, this caught my eye because, for one, it's a fantastic design, but 2, it ended up being just a whole stack of free posters. So this is the very bottom. I'm going to kind of scroll up slowly, so you're probably going to want to full screen this so you can see the whole thing in its entirety and all its glory. Yeah, this is a really